Are you ready? You can sit right there. Okay, cool. Hi, hello. My name is Ruth Marie and welcome to my channel, The Vintage Raven. And today we're going to have a fun and Christmas photo shoot. Well, the photo shoot already happened. This is just my intro. And for this video, I made my Christmas dress. Every year I receive a lovely collection of holiday cards from friends and family, and I've always wanted to have a card of my own. My husband and I are gonna take our very first Christmas photos with the help of Caro from the Sugar Cottage. I'm very excited that my husband is totally on board and he's got his suit ready to go, and we're gonna go down to Miami for a quick trip to take that glorious Christmas photo. We want to bring our fur babies with us, but it would be Benny's first very long trip, and we decided not to put that kind of stress on the dogs. We're gonna take some fun Christmas photos at home. That'll be a separate video, and then incorporate them in the Christmas card. So a little bit about the Sugar Cottage. The Sugar Cottage is run by Caro Pozo down in Miami. Together with her husband Celso, they create these magical Christmas sets every year. And they run these mini photo shoots with some different photographers, but this particular session, she's going to be our photographer. Both Caro and Celso have been doing this for 10 years now, as their 10-year anniversary. And this year they have 4 beautiful holiday shoots. Actually it's 5. Wow, it's 5 this year. One that is my absolute favorite is the one I'm aiming for and the one I'm designing the dress around. It's called Midnight Holly. It has this beautiful navy green background with evergreen and bright red ornaments. It's very romantic and very rich, which is what I was looking for. She also has this beautiful like Macy's inspired holiday gift wrapping set, and then she has a like Santa's helper workshop. And my next favorite background is called Alpine Glow. It's super cozy, it's super bright, and it's got that lush green with the nice gold sparkly. It's just great. I'm making the red dress for the Midnight Holly set, and then I'm going to have a just casual cozy shoot over at the Alpine Glow. Okay, so a little bit about the sewing plans. Originally, I had the Carolina dress from Vicky Sews as the option to create my Christmas dress. If you follow my Fabric Friday series, you would have seen that a couple weeks ago I posted a beautiful red satin from Mood Fabrics that I wanted to turn into this gorgeous Christmas gown. I featured 3 patterns from Vicky Sews, but little did I know that Vicky Sews was going to launch a brand new shop online. What happens when you launch new shops? There happens to be technical difficulties. So most people voted for the Carolina dress in that reel, and that's the dress I wanted to do. But when I purchased it, the day I was ready to sew, I wasn't able to obtain the pattern in time to sew. So I had to switch gears and quickly just do something else. I was looking for a different fabric, but the only option for me was like this red velvet over at the Lobby of Hobbies. And it was damaged. It was damaged, and I went to another one, and that one was damaged too. And it wasn't damaged from being in storage, it was just manufacturing errors. So I came back home and I brainstormed, and I had a little bit of decision fatigue with all the patterns that I had kind of pulled from my arsenal that would work for this project. So I had my husband pick out the one that he liked the most. So we are going with McCall's 7835 view 1 and 8. Something really cool about this pattern is it has different cup sizes and it has different variations to the dress. It's kind of like playing with paper dolls and like, will it have a collar? Will it have a ruffle skirt? Will it have ruffles? There are just so many options you can do with this pattern. And I figured, I've sewn simplicity patterns before. I know the different alterations you need to make to simplicity patterns in order for it to fit perfectly. And I can sew that relatively quickly. So without further ado, let's move on to the project. you the instructions that's in the PDF pattern. It's very different from the way instructions are laid out on a pattern envelope. There's this whole section right here. This talks about tracing your pattern pieces. It reminds me of like those paper Barbie dolls where you dress them up so you can pick what pieces you want. I don't necessarily need to do that. I know what pieces I want. I could. I have an iPad. I've been doing that for a while in the Fabric Fridays. And then the instructions are very individual. So the instructions are not really following making a garment. It's instructions on each piece. Instructions for the bodice, instruction for the sleeves, instruction for the skirt, instructions for the ruffles. They're kind of like just like a piecemeal. Is that how you say it? First things first, we need to cut the fabric out, and then I'll get to interfacing. Oh, I should pull out some interfacing. And then we're going to start with the bodice, which I think is probably the one that needs the most brain power. And then we'll leave the skirt for last because it's the easiest. I am grading from one size to the next. So I'm grading from, I believe it's an 8 in the bodice down to a 12, 14, 16. It's like 12, 14, 16. I'm very triangular in shape according to this. So I'm going to do a little bit of grading onto the pattern pieces, elongating the bodice like I always need to do a very small sway back adjustment, nothing too drastic, and then we'll cut the fabric out. So that'll probably take me like a good 30 minutes. Buenas noches. How are y'all doing? I am done cutting out the fabric, interfacing the bodice, cutting out the lining, and adding just all the markings. All the markings. It's late. It is about it's midnight. Oh, I thought it was like 10 o'clock. It's midnight. Tomorrow we are driving off to Miami in the afternoon. So I have kind of like all morning / noon to put this together, and I will save the hand sewing for the drive, which will be about a 5-hour, 6-hour drive depending on traffic when we get into the Miami vicinity. Honestly, I love this fabric. It's very beautiful. It's got a very subtle sheen to it. I have to check if there's a zipper. If there isn't, then I'll like run over to the craft store tomorrow and grab a red zipper. Shouldn't be an issue. I keep saying things that I could just be jinxing. I made myself some hot chocolate. I'm gonna go relax on the couch for a little bit, cuddle with some puppies, and we'll get back at this early in the morning. Okay, update. I didn't film every single piece that I was doing up until I stopped to pack, but I got those things done and we're actually an hour ahead of schedule. So what I have left is a zipper and attaching the gathering. And then I'll do the boning in the car. I gotta say, this is actually good practice for sewing quickly because I cut everything out yesterday, which took about 4 hours. And then today I started sewing around 11:30 and it's 5. So this is a 2-day sew if you like really go fast. So this is good practice. I should sew a little faster, a little more often. All right, invisible zipper. I'm hoping that the bulkiness of the waist doesn't give me grief. It's gonna be so difficult. Oh, okay, we can do this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, I think that's good enough. I gotta ruffle the other side. Singing songs of cheer, Christmas is here. If you ever wondered what really long hair, my hair is up to here, it looks like when you curl it and you want to set it, you're welcome. That's what it looks like. Now I gotta brush it out.
Lines are busting out the door, Christmas songs in every store. Can't stand to hear one more, please won't you make it stop. Snow is piled 5 feet high, dog ate the pecan pie. Hurry up, snowball is mine, Christmas time again. They say it's so pretty, that time in New York City. I say cold and gritty, packed in like sardines. Got a flat on the interstate, Mama warned me don't be late. Pretty please save me a plate, Christmas time again.
All right, here she is, y'all. She's done. A couple things about this pattern. I highly suggest that this area becomes a stretch. Go ahead and put in like a little bit more fabric. I want to say like 1/2 inch more fabric, maybe 1 inch, and turn this into elasticated sleeve, because since this is so stiff and has interfacing, I couldn't move my arms past this area. So if you need to stretch or move or have more mobility, go ahead and turn this into an elasticated band. So that's if you want to have mobility and not have the collar. I really like the collar. I love it. Problem is the collar's heavy. The collar's heavy and it likes to bring down the top. This is boned. I did put boning in it. I don't know how to solve that issue other than putting some straps here, which I might do. The other thing I wanted to do is shorten the torso a little bit. I did lengthen it for myself. I normally have to lengthen it, but I think it's because the way the bust fits here, this tends to be a little longer. My bust is lower than the mannequin's. So that's where I kind of should have thought about that alteration. It's fine, it fits fine. I just will do that. Problem with this dress too, I cheaped out on the zipper. I really did. A while back, I bought like a bunch of zippers, like a whole bag of zippers from Etsy, and it was like dirt cheap. And this is the third zipper that I use that after like a couple zips, it just breaks. This one broke after 3 zips. But other than that, I really love this shape. It's a classic cut. You can style it vintage, you can style it modern. It's got that fun little ruffle in the bottom. And just the color, I think it's perfect. It's a very cool red. So I did hear back from Vicky Sews and I did fix the issue and I can now retrieve my pattern. And luckily, I have enough of this fabric to do that one. I'm hesitant as to for what I'll be using it for. I might make one for my birthday and then just keep it in my closet for any future events. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this dress, if you would have picked something else, or if you have sewn this before, or if you think I should go ahead and sew the red Carolina dress from Vicky Sews for my birthday. But in the meantime, hope you have a wonderful start to the holiday season. Until next time, bye.